We're going to compare the Outlander to the 2010 Subaru Outback. Both have 6-cylinder engines. Both are priced at about $32,000, and they're both built supposedly to go off-road, and that is what we're going to do today.
The Outback, especially the one with this bigger 256 horsepower engine, the R, is a great road car. It really drives well. It has a lot of power. It's got good road feel. I know most people won't take it off-road, and certainly most people won't take it seriously off-road, but some people will put kayaks on the roof, mountain bikes on the roof, and they'll want to take it to places where they can use those. So let's find out how it does against the Mitsubishi. Think of this as the battle of the outs, because I've got the Subaru Outback and my friend Nathan, well, he's got the Mitsubishi Outlander, and we're going to see which one's better, except I know mine is better because we're going to take it on some gnarly Colorado terrain, and I can promise you that the Outback is better than his Outlander. Or should it be Outhouse, Nathan?
No, it should be outstanding. My car can actually go off-road. It has a locking mechanism that allows it to lock up, and then I can actually do things that his car kind of scampers in. It's like a lost little puppy, can't make it. So, you know, maybe his car should go back to the Outback.
Actually, his car is going to be down and out today because my car has symmetrical all-wheel drive, and it's going to kick some Mitsubishi Outlander butt.
So, the first thing you're going to notice when you take a car like this off-road, and it is a car, it's not a truck, is articulation with independent suspension, never very good. In terms of which car is better off-road, I would actually say the Subaru is going to have a much more comfortable ride. The suspension in that car is built for everything, really, whereas in this one's street biased.
One of the things you immediately notice about the Outback is just how solidly built it is. The same thing that makes it great on the road, you know, the structural integrity of the car, also makes it very confidence-inspiring when you get off-road. Here you go, Nathan. Here's the Outback.
Here's the Mitsubishi.
Thank you. Let's have some fun.
All right,
find out which one's better.
You know, all kidding aside, Subaru builds one of the more adaptable vehicles for most terrain. I mean, obviously this is not exactly ideal to take on the rocks, and if you do so and you chop your gas tank in two, it's your own damn fault. But it's just so much smoother on this terrain. I mean, I was absolutely right about the suspension being perfectly set up for pretty hard terrain. The Mitsubishi, right now, Roman's teeth are actually chattering together, and you probably lost a molar by now.
Man, you better have a good dental policy if you're going to take the Outlander off-road, because this thing is definitely sprung more for performance than for off-road. However, I'll give Nathan this. The car does have a locking differential, which inspires confidence. Plus, it feels a lot more truck-like as opposed to car-like, which is what the Subaru feels like.
Subaru has done an amazing job over the past few years putting together a much improved interior, and it's really quiet. Right now we're snapping over rocks and twigs, and you're not going to hear it. All you're going to hear is just the engine humming away, doing its thing. It's pretty good. It's, in fact, very good.
Wow, a jacked up Scout 2, Nathan. That's not a good sign, man. It's looking pretty gnarly up there. What do you think? Should we take these car-based SUVs up there, or should we turn around here?
I mean, if it's going to break that thing, what do you think it's going to do to our cars?
I think it's going to destroy our cars. Yeah. So Nathan, which car would you rather take up this kind of gnarly hill? We're kind of at a point now where I'm not sure we should keep going. Would you rather have the Outlander or the Outback?
Okay, the Outlander I'd rather have, but the Outback is a much better made car. It's solid. The Outlander does have a locking system where you can actually go over some nasty ruts and go. And you can't quite do that in the Subaru. You do lose traction if you just overdo it. So, I mean, if I was stupid enough to go up here, then yeah, I guess I would bring up the Outlander.
You know, call me an idiot, but I'd rather take the Outback up there. I've got this kind of blind faith in the car. Maybe it's the commercials, maybe it's the symmetrical all-wheel drive that makes it so Outback capable, but, you know, for me, I think I would probably try it and probably end up breaking something.
They can't do this.
Yeah, let's not do that. We don't want to get in trouble because we don't own these cars, and
Yeah,
we don't want to try to explain to the owners why.
Why we destroyed them.
Why we destroyed them. Roman Micah reporting for TFLcar.com, over and, of course, out.